Hi, I'm Heather from Heather Handmade, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a tiny zipper pouch with a clip. Please like this video and follow my channel for lots of sewing projects. This little pouch is so great because the clip makes it so that you can hook it onto your keys, your purse, your backpack, anything that has a loop that you can hook this on, and it has a zipper so that you can open it and everything is safe and it won't fall out inside. The things I like to keep in this are, you can keep your earphones or your earpods in this little pouch. It's great because then you always have them handy. I love taking my earpods wherever I go when I want to listen to something. It's also great and it can fit chapstick or any little lipstick that you want to bring. Another great use is you can fold up a fabric mask and store it inside this. I might actually do that for my kids so they can have an extra mask at school in case they lose theirs, and they just can keep it in the little pouch. You would just fold up your mask, small, fold it up like this and slide it in. So this is a great way to bring an extra mask anytime you need to bring one with you. You can choose really fun colors for the outside or the inside. It's a great way to show a little bit of your personality. This is a great way to practice sewing a zipper because it's a simple way to sew a zipper. It's one of the easiest ways. So let's get started with this beginner sewing project. What you're going to need is some quilting cotton for the outside, some quilting cotton for the lining on the inside. You're going to need a small zipper, 6 inches or shorter. I was practicing something, so I've cut both the top and the bottom off. That's why I have safety pins here to keep the pull from falling off. And then the last thing you'll need is just a clip with a ring on it so that we will be able to hook the little pouch onto, whatever you want to hook it onto. First thing we are going to do is we are going to cut out the pieces of the pouch. I have already cut out the lining to make this part a little bit faster. So this is a 4-inch circle. So I'm going to cut this out. So these are the back pieces. This is not where the zipper will go. The front of the pouch is a 4-inch circle just like this, but I have added seam allowance in the middle so that you can insert the zipper here. So the way I figured out how to cut that out is I folded my circle in half and I placed it on my fabric and I added a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So I cut that out and that was one piece, and then I cut out one more. So that's an easy way to add seam allowance when you are just kind of making your own pattern. One more piece you need to cut out is the piece that will go in the hook, the little loop, and we're going to cut out a piece that is 2 inches by 3 inches. So I have 2 4-inch circles, 2 4-inch circles cut in half with a 1/2 inch seam allowance in the middle, and then a little rectangle that is 2 inches by 3 inches. And these are the 7 pieces we are going to be using for this small zipper pouch. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to sew on one side. So I'm going to place this. This is the right side. This is the outside of the pouch. So I'm putting that on the right side of the zipper, and then the lining is going in the same place on the wrong side of the zipper. So I'm going to pin this in place, and my zipper is a little bit bigger, which is okay. We're just going to have to make sure that the pull is in the right place at the end, but right now as we're sewing, it's a little easier to keep the pole over here so you don't have to move it as you're sewing. Now I'm going to sew this seam with a zipper foot, and I'm going to sew next to the zipper teeth. Now that this has been sewn, I'm going to open up this fabric, push it this way, and I'm going to press both of these fabrics out and away from the zipper like this. Now that this fabric has been pressed, I'm going to top stitch along this edge about a 1/8 of an inch away from the fold, and that's to keep this fabric in place and keep it out of the way of getting stuck in the zipper. Now that this one side is done, we are going to do the same with the other side by pinning the right side of the fabric to the right side of the zipper, and then pinning the lining to the wrong side of the zipper. You want to make sure that edge lines up nicely, and you're going to want to make sure that the top of this circle is going to match up with the top of this circle, and the bottom of the circle matches up with the bottom circle, so that it will match up in all the right places. Now I'm going to sew down along this side just like I did on the other side. So this side has been sewn and I've pressed it out and away, and then the last thing I'm going to do is add top stitching right there on the edge just like I did on this side. So with this small rectangle, this is the longer side, you're going to press it by folding it in half the long ways. Then you are going to fold this fabric, this edge, to meet in the middle and press that, and you're going to fold this edge and meet in the middle and press it flat. Then you're going to fold it all together like this and press it flat. So I'm going to go do that with the iron right now. Now that this is pressed, I'm going to sew along each side 1/8 of an inch from the edge to give it a nice top stitched look around the edge. Now we're going to baste the loop on with the clip. So the first thing you do is you're going to slide your rectangle on, and you are going to, so this is going to be the loop for the clip, and we're going to baste it. So first you need to put your zipper pull in the middle so that it's still there after you sew it and it's in the right place. Then we are going to take this loop and we are going to place it right on top of the zipper. This is the top of the zipper when it's closed. I like to have it here so when I open it I can hold onto this loop and zip it down. Especially if it's clipped onto something, then you're pulling the zipper away from whatever it's clipped onto. So you're going to baste 1/8 from the edge, just baste along here to keep this loop in place. Now that the loop has been basted on, we're going to trim the extra zipper tape off so that it's flush with the edge of the pouch. The very last thing is we're going to sew around the circle. So pull your zipper so that it's close to the edge, but don't pull it off. I have done that before. I have a video about how to put the pull on if you've pulled it off. So you're going to put the right side on top, and do you see how this circle is a little bit bigger than my original 4-inch circle, and that's because you add seam allowance for the zipper, but then the zipper adds a little bit of space. I always add seam allowance because I don't know exactly what the zipper is going to do when I put it in. So I just prefer to add the extra in, and then if I have to take some off later, that's just fine. So I folded this circle in half so I can find 2 middle points, and I'm going to match one up with the top part of the zipper, and I'm going to pin that in place. And I'm matching the other side of the fold with the bottom part of the zipper so that it's the center of the circle is on the zipper. So then I have my lining, and I'm going to put that here with the wrong side to there, and that's because if it's like this, then when you're all done sewing, you can turn the pouch right side out from here, and the lining will go to the inside. So now I'm going to sew around this circle with a 3/8 inch seam allowance all the way around. So I've sewn all the way around. You can see that I can open it through here in the zipper, but we need to finish this seam allowance first. So I'm going to trim off this circle that's a little bit big. And now I'm going to, you can either serge or zigzag or use bias binding around the edge to make it nice and pretty. I'm just going to serge it, and you want to make it a pretty small seam allowance so that you reduce the bulk when you turn it right side out. Now these edges are all finished, and you can turn it right side out through the zipper. So when you turn it right side out, you're going to have to kind of, you know, push out those edges. The last thing I did was press all the edges so it's nice and crisp, and now your pouch is ready. You can clip it onto your keys, your purse, your backpack, anything where you would need it. And that's how you make a small zipper pouch that you can clip on. Right now I have my ear pods and my chapstick in there, and I just zip it up and close it. And then I am good to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day.